How can a digital planner help YouTube content creators? You will learn how to create a planner within Canva for free and how to make that planner fillable with a field trip to PDF Escape. Welcome to Canva Tutorials by Like It or Not. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, including me. So let's get started. Keep watching to see the segment on digital planners for non-YouTube content creators to use as well. What I look for when I'm creating a super functional planner instead of just a super decorative one are what's going to work for me style-wise. And I just want something super functional, so I clicked this one because it has little check boxes and it has a bunch of lines on it. I'm actually going to get rid of almost everything. Left mouse click, select all of this and delete it. Function over beauty. Select all this, click on it, delete it. And then I'm going to select all of this and make it larger. And move it up to the top. I think I need to shrink it just a little bit. Let's position that to the center. Nope, that is not what I wanted. We're going to take this and we're going to create some new lines. Click L on your keyboard and you're going to notice that it is thicker than the others, and that's fine. You're going to change the weight to 2, 3. 3 looks good. 3 looks the same. Now, we're going to keep doing that. There we go. So let's scoot this one up. Duplicate one more. We've got a bunch of lines. They're all over the place, right? So select these middle lines here, not the top box, just the lines. Position, let's tidy it up. And let's go ahead and move them all to the left. We can drag this line down and we can drag this line down. You're going to notice these boxes, they are a little too small for what we want, so we're going to make them bigger, put them over here, and what you would do is duplicate it and take it and move it into place. And then you can select more than one by clicking Shift on your keyboard, select, select. Sometimes you just need to click the bottom one first and duplicate it. And we'll go down there and make them even. Now we're going to select all of these, Shift, select, mouse click, duplicate, and go down there and line them up. Let's just duplicate this set of 4 again. And we just need one more there. What I like to do is go ahead and group my lines. So I'm going to take these and group them. And then I'm going to move these over so that I can select all of these and position them. Let's tidy them up a bit. And then we're going to move our lines. They are a little off. My boxes are a little off, but if you work on it, you can get it to the exact position that you want. I'm going to move the lines all the way to the back. And I'm going to select these little check boxes and move them away. So that's basically how you can get a very simple thing. Now let me show you what I've done. Remember, if you want to rewatch a segment in a video, look in the description for timestamp chapters as well as other links you might find helpful. I wanted one page that's very basic. Overall, no notes, with all of the stuff that I know that I need to do. And here's one for after the upload. Sometimes in your video, you might say the links are in the description below, and you might just want to put little notes about what links they are so you can include them in your description. And sometimes you might just need an empty planner. What time is it in your video that you need to make an assignment, right? Like, let's say you're in the video at 2-minute mark and you're watching that first export and you go, oh, at the 2-minute mark, I want B-roll of, and give your idea and then you can type in B-roll of whatever it is, right? So here's my 4 PDFs. We're going to go ahead and download this. And I'm actually going to download all of them. You're going to want PDF print. Do not check this, crop marks and bleed. And you're going to select all of the pages and then click download. And this is what it will look like. You're going to see PDF print, download, a thing pops up of this is in my free account so that I can make sure I chose a free template. Let's go on a field trip to look at our PDF file. So I've got all my check boxes, but if I go and click this, I can't do anything with it. It's kind of useless, right? Unless I wanted to print this off and make a handwritten thing. And I like that. I really love writing things down when I'm watching a video. However, you might want a digital format, and I actually plan on using this in the future for when I'm creating content on my other channel. I went to PDF Escape, and this is for Windows. I typed in alternative to PDF Escape for Mac and found this. PDF Escape is not available for Mac, but there are plenty of alternatives that run on Mac operating system with similar functionality. If it's anything like PDF Escape, it's pretty easy to figure out. I uploaded my PDF into PDF Escape, and here's that design. Here's page 2, page 3, and page 4. How do I make these checkable? Over here on the left-hand side, you are going to notice Insert, Show Insert Tools. If I click More, it gives more. And one of them says check mark. You can also get it by adding form fields and selecting, look at all these different things, checkbox. We learn in a bit that check mark is a permanent mark on the PDF file, but the check box is the one you need to use if you plan on being able to turn on and off the check in your file. Okay, you click one and you didn't mean to click one. Just click it and click the trash can up there, delete. Now, form field, check box, select. So you're just going to slide it just like the other ones. And if you click it, the check mark goes away. Now, let's keep going. We'll look at this in a little bit, but click here to disable. What if I wanted boxes to write in? Free form. And we're going to do a text box. We'll click there. And one pops up, and then you can size it to how you need it. Now the one that says text is just a box for one line of text. You can alter it. You're going to notice that it might be a little difficult to line up. I cannot click enter on my keyboard to go down a second line. I can change the font. There are a couple of options available, and I can change the size. I can make it bold, I can make it italicized, and I can even change the color if I want. If I would like a larger body of text for multiple sentences, text paragraph, select. And I can go and create a box and make it larger, just like the other one. Sound effects added. And do you see it automatically returned? Sometimes a word or phrase lines up on the Canva PDF, but you can make adjustments by pressing the enter on your keyboard or make adjustments in the text boxes that fall onto the line so you don't have to remake your original PDF. I do want to get those text boxes in. So let's get our text paragraphs here. Select. I'm going to click the Save and Download PDF. The organization series can be beneficial to YouTube content creators because being organized in Canva can help you produce videos more efficiently. After we look at our newly designed clickable PDF, we will be returning to our Canva classroom. When I click on this, it does not unclick. So a check mark will not unclick, but if I do this, it will. If you're wanting to use it for that purpose, for checking and unchecking, use the check boxes and not the check marks. So now I can change it. Let's say on a winter, hi. That might be my big question when I'm watching it back. How does it flow? Do I need to do anything to it? I didn't leave enough space in my Canva designs here. How can a time log be useful for content creators? I'm watching the video and at the 120 time frame, I know that I want to zoom in and I might know I want that to be a quick cut. I kind of do this in my head and on paper, but I think I'm going to start using this planner because I think it's really going to help save me time in the long run when I'm doing edits. What do you think? Are you going to use something like this in your video? Before we start our next segment, our next Canva tutorial is how to create a brand kit for free. This style of brand kit helps save time while editing videos. In addition, I will be setting up my Canva Pro brand kit for the very first time. I went back to my Canva Pro account and that was just so that I could have access to all templates. When you're creating or designing your own daily planner for digital purposes, you're probably going to create several different pages. Daily planner. If you try different things, suggested daily planner. Here we go, and this time it's got 145 templates for a daily planner. And you might decide that you want something like this. We are going to duplicate this, just like we did before, and I'm customizing this template. Highlight all of this and group it. Okay. And let's say we didn't want it white. Let's say that we wanted it to be a very light gray. And what if we wanted our notes and our priorities on one side and days of the week on the other for some reason? What we could do is take all of these and move them over here. I'm actually just going to slide it right off the edge. And do you see that? Do you see this look? These look like tabs. And you could actually create tabs like this for the month of the year if you're creating a yearly planner. And by the way, how they did this was they just rotated the words to the side. But let's take this and get it here. And let's give it some space to breathe. What if instead of Monday, you wanted it to be a room in the house? Let's say you were cleaning, you could put laundry. Okay, bedroom. What about living room or kitchen? Like you're working on organizing things and these are the areas you want to work on. And this might be what we put in our full digital calendar. PDF. Bonus tip. If you have one selected, you have a bunch of pages. Let me show you a real example of this. Here's one with 24 pages. I click on it. Oh, here we go. I wanted to download page 20. I scroll all the way down to page 20 and I click it and I click done and I download it. I want to download this one. So I click download and I'd saved my information, my download settings, and I've got page 20 selected. Well, instead of scrolling down, unchecking 20, and then scrolling back up and checking 4, check all pages, and then uncheck all pages, and it's clear. Now I can just click 4, click done, and I will be able to download it. Does that make sense? It's a great bonus tip. Let's move back to here. We're going to go ahead and do page 2. And then we're going to go back to PDF Escape. I'm going to upload. You can't see this stuff. I'm sorry. Here it is. Here's my dots. You can't click on anything. You can't type anything, right? Form filled. We're going to go ahead and do text paragraph. And here we go. Guess what? We're just going to go ahead and highlight this whole area. I'm actually going to bring it up in the to-do area just so you can type on this top line as well. Now everything should be clickable. I'm going to, oh wait, nope, I forgot one thing. Changing the size. I want to change the size. Let's try 20. Laundry sheets. This one was 20. Let's make this one 20. And then we'll click this one. We'll also, I'm just going to do 20. And now I'm going to click disable. I'm going to save it. And let's see if I can type in there. So it's going to type straight on the to-do list, so I can just tab over or whatever and then go laundry, 4 loads of laundry, dusting bedroom, and basically just listing, do all of the dishes. You can list everything you need to do. You might need to adjust the lines in your Canva program to get everything to line up correctly. But as you see, you could even print this stuff. Use your planners to help organize your life, organize YouTube content stuff. I just think it's amazing, and I never would have discovered how to create digital planners like this without Anna Winter's suggestion. So thank you so much for making the recommendation, and I hope this helps you with what you're wanting to do. Thank you for joining our class today. Here are a couple of recommendations for you to watch next. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to learn how to make a brand kit for free. The description includes our upcoming agenda for the rest of July. See you next time. Bye.